Welcome inside Moby Arena for your weekly Colorado State volleyball update here at CSURams.com. A successful two-match homestand that saw the Rams win in 5 sets against UNLV and New Mexico. Joining me is head coach Tom Hilbert. Tom, let's go back to Thursday. You hadn't won a 5-set match leading up to that, and you got your wish. 2 evenly matched teams. It felt like it was going to go that way, didn't it?
Yeah, and I'm not sure it was my wish.
Hey, it was all of our wish. We were watching the crowd. It was fantastic.
Right. It was. I'm just saying, you know, I would have liked to win in 3, but we'll take it. And I think those 5-set matches are good for your team. It teaches them a little bit about how to be a competitor at the right times. And my hat's off to UNLV and Bree Hamill, because she was an outstanding player that really kept them in every single game. Well,
you look at maybe both teams being evenly matched, but you just mentioned Bree Hamill being one of the studs, one of the great players in the Mountain West, but your team relied on balance and the inside. You really scored your points on the interior with our player of the match, Kirsty Hillier. What was working so well in the middle for your squad?
Well, I think we had a matchup advantage, so that when we did get the right opportunity, the right set, it's going to go down. So that was primarily it. And I think they focused on stopping our pin hitters, our outside hitters, and so you know, that's primarily what it was. But it came down to, you know, our side out percentage was pretty similar in the sets that we won and sets that we lost, but we weren't scoring serving points in the sets that we lost, and that's where we have to go in, figure out why, and get better at that.
Well, really, no squad was ever to put together significant point runs. Did you expect that coming in, or was that a little bit of a shock to the system?
I did not expect it. I thought we had a much easier time playing them in Las Vegas. Yeah. So I don't really understand it completely, but you know, we still have a bunch of tough matches to play. I'm not going to dwell on that stuff, except for what can we do to be better as a team.
Well, Colorado State gets the victory in 5 sets, and the lessons they learned against UNLV were put to the test against New Mexico. New Mexico races out.
Yeah.
It's a New Mexico squad that we mentioned on our broadcast. Hot and cold. They lost a number of matches in a row, but they'd won 3 of their last 4 coming in. They were prepared and ready for you, and they jumped on you quick.
They jumped on us. They have 3 senior outside hitters. They all played well. They were taking big swings. They're a team that's going to go pin to pin. They're either going to go the right side player, left side player on all the rotations, and you have to you have to have a blocker that can stay in the middle and get to each side. And so we lost the first 2 sets. We put in Paulina Haugard Jensen for Kirsty Hillier because her lateral movement and her vision of those situations is a little better, and it changed everything for us, and we come back and win the next 3.
Yeah, Paulina comes in and has 8 blocks in just 3 sets of action. Here's another thing, and I mentioned it on the broadcast. This is where you get to tell me whether I'm wrong or right. I thought that when you made that switch in sets 3, 4, and 5, the tempo of your offense increased as well. I thought you were able to attack and maybe slow down New Mexico, leaving some openings for your attackers. Was that did that manifest itself?
It manifests itself, but it was that happened because we got more energetic. Our defense was better because our block was better, and the ball handling came in quicker, and that's what creates the tempo. We were in system more.
Well, now you've got 2 5-set wins. What did you learn about your team winning in these close end-game situations? I mean, you get to set 5. This is how you're going to win championships, right?
It's interesting because I had told them after the Wyoming game, I said, I'm concerned about our fitness level because it seems like every time we get in these multi-game matches, we don't win. Okay. And so I guess they were to show me that I was wrong, that they're in great shape and that they can win 5-game matches, and that's what they did.
Well, thank you very much for joining us here on Ram Vision as Colorado State gets 2 victories here at home. On the road, we'll recap how Colorado State does, and then go to San Diego State as well as Nevada. See you next week here at CSURams.com.